Hey, all right. So let me go ahead and give you the video inspiration or the reasoning where this whole idea came from. I found this yesterday on Zero Hedge, going to read some of it to you. Trump threatens another shutdown if Congress won't approve $5 billion for border wall. President Trump and congressional Republicans have already abandoned two previous attempts to secure funding for the president's promised border wall after forcing two brief partial government shutdowns. But with Democrats preparing to take control of the House in January, the president is ready to give it one last shot. At least that's what he told Politico during an interview published Wednesday morning. The president said he would veto any funding bill that doesn't include the $5 billion in appropriations to start building his wall on the border. To avert a shutdown, Congress must pass and the president must sign 7 appropriation bills before midnight on Friday, December 7th. President Trump apparently still believes that Republicans wouldn't suffer any political fallout from a shutdown, particularly if it's done in the name of border security. Instead, Democrats would shoulder most of the blame, and given the increasingly violent confrontations between the Border Patrol and the migrant caravan from Central America, Trump believes the political winds right now are particularly favorable for approving the wall. Wow, talk about having a gun to your head, right? And it looks more and more like Red Dawn down there every day. This is truly fantastic. I mean, wow. What a show. You know what I mean? Like, look at this stage they set. Truly, truly incredible. So what first of all jumped out of my head was this December 7th. And this really caught my attention. I mean, December 7th. Why? Because that's the day of Pearl Harbor. And not only that, December 7th, 2018, excuse me, this year will be the exact 77th anniversary of Pearl Harbor. And we know how important number 7 is, right? Even Christine Lagarde reminded us of that several years ago in front of the IMF and talked about the magic 7 and how important the number 7 was. So 77 years from Pearl Harbor, the same day, December 7th, we're facing a potential government shutdown, all at the helm of a president who's done it twice before. This will be number 3 for him. So it's not like it hasn't happened before. And here is your 7 bills on the 7th, 77. Very interesting to me. And then on top of it, what jumped out at me was like, oh shit, if we shut down, this is crazy. Because Comet 46P is coming around holidays time, around the first week of December. And we're being told is going to be so bright that it's going to be seen with the naked eye potentially. And it's going to be one of the 10 closest approaching comets of the space age. They're calling it the Comet of the Year. And that got me thinking, it's like this is exactly, and I mean exactly, what happened with Comet Ison. Remember it? Again, maybe so bright we'll see it with the naked eye. This one was called Comet of the Century. This thing came around during the holidays at the time of a government shutdown. This is pretty wild to me because the chances of this, maybe the government won't shut down, very possible. But I'm just saying if it does, what's this mean? I don't know. But this is a pretty wild situation. We have the exact same thing. Some huge, great, super bright, special comet coming around during the time of a government shutdown. 77 years after Pearl Harbor, all this deadline, December 7th. Just thought this was pretty wild, man. It's gonna be a fun show. That's all I gotta say. We'll see. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens.